I'm Andrew Burke, the Chief Executive of the London Sinfonietta. The best way we find to get the players involved in our fundraising activities is actually to ask them to be players. They have this remarkable talent which anybody that can get close to it is ever more amazed by, even more so than when they see them at a distance on a concert platform. So if we can get our players in a smaller room situation, meeting people face to face, to talk about how they became a musician, which to a lot of people is a kind of an extraordinary career to have. But then to hear them play, and play brilliantly, up close and personal, is one of the most powerful tools that we have in our armoury, I think. What's great is when an ensemble of musicians understand their corporate, dare I say it, responsibility in this area. It's not just down to the office staff to be responsible for raising money, especially in these times when we're all being asked to find new ways to be self-supporting or find new sources of income to liberate more work. Public funding is only going in one direction at the moment, and yet our ambition and our enterprise has to increase. So whether it be with individuals who may give us money, or with the representative of a trust or foundation, or the chief executive of a private company who might be sponsoring, for them to approach the players in whatever context and feel that they are included is a big thing. And it can be just a small gesture that's made backstage or in a reception where the players, as the management should, include those people and recognise the importance that they have to the organisation. Because commissioning is something which we know is very attractive to people who want to support the Sinfonietta, we combined a few things about our history to make a series called World Premiere Wednesdays. So every other month we meet at 8:30 in the morning, and at 9 o'clock in the morning we perform a world premiere which we have commissioned and which has often been supported by an individual donor. So every other month on a Wednesday morning we're having these events which is about not only performing a world premiere but bringing people around us who may become supporters, or they may have a brilliant idea, or they may have a connection in their professional life which links us up to a company or an individual or a scheme which will take us onto something exciting. A 5-minute new solo work played by one of our players is a great way to break the ice with them, especially those who may be curious and maybe wouldn't accept our evening invitation anyway to sit through 2 hours of a varied programme of new music. I think I'd say to any musician who is interested in this area that if you like, that awful divide with the management, the people who spend their time in the offices trying to raise money, we'll always find a use for a player's enthusiasm, time, interest in fundraising, because the players hold a unique perspective within the organisation, and it's their stories and their musicianship and their experiences which are the golden thread of what the organisation is about. And it's those stories and those relationships, those honest relationships that they can offer with the people who may support us, which builds an integrity in our cause.